Hello, my name is Eric and I'm doing another one of my photography vlogs. It is a very muggy June morning and I'll be right back. Okay, it's a kind of a muggy June morning. Figured I'd get up here and do this because it's supposed to rain later today. Today's camera, once again, is my Pentax 645 with a standard 75mm. I've shot this multiple times and now I'm just shooting weird film. Today's weird film is the Lomography Redscale -100 ISO. Google some images. This kind of looks like Mars landscape type of thing. That very reddish tint, everything. What I'm going to do with this one, hopefully it works, is I'm going to pull it back by a third stop, which is my normal. Actually, I'm going to take that back. I'm going to pull it back one whole stop. I'm going to shoot it at ISO 50. And that should give me some overexposed negatives deliberately by about one stop, so a little bit denser of a negative. But I'm hoping that the red will become more intense because of that. Yeah, bug. No big deal. All right, so I'm going to load it up. I'm going to override the ISO. Actually, I just have to set the ISO because this doesn't medium format cameras don't do a DX code. But if you shoot this stuff in 35, you shoot it at the rated ISO, or you can pull it back a little bit. All right, I'm going to load it up, and then let's walk down the path. Be right back. All right, so she's all loaded up. I've got my ISO set for 50, not the rated 100. Two reasons. One, I wanted to try to overexpose this a little bit just to try to get more intense negatives. Two, I don't necessarily know the condition of this film. Bought a part of a batch off of eBay. I got a couple more rolls, so I'm going to use this overexposure one stop as my baseline for the other 3 rolls. So I'm going to go out and shoot it. We're going to see the results. Hopefully it's not bad film because of heat damage or anything else. But this will give me the baseline for some and how to shoot it. And because I'm recording this, I'll remember that I set it for ISO 50, not baseline 100. All right, I'm going to go out. Nice high contrast day today, so hopefully I should get some pretty intense stuff with the red. You never know. That's the fun of film photography. All right, I will be right back. Now remember, on hot muggy days, obviously it's muggy, there's a lot of moisture in the air. I had my camera in the air conditioned comfort of home, and then the air conditioning of the car on my way here. When I pulled it out of the bag, it did fog up a little bit. So if you've got a cleaning cloth, make sure you wipe it down, because one, it'll act like a diffuser, which could be kind of cool if you wanted that, but wipe it down so you get your clean shots. And then when you go back inside, when you get home or whatever, just open up your bag and let any of the humidity that got inside your bag chance to get out, so none of that moisture kind of sits there and collects around the electronics, because that could slowly start to affect your lenses with a little bit of hazing or a little bit of mold or something like that. So when you get home, open up your bag. I mean, if you want to, you could take everything apart, just kind of let it sit there for 20 minutes or so, just to let any of the moisture kind of evaporate out. But yeah, take care of your equipment and it'll take care of you. And let's go down the path. I see a dock a little bit further down, not a dock, but a lookout over the lake. Let's go check it out. Be right back. All right, so make sure when you go out on your excursions and stuff like that, you kind of dress appropriately for the weather. Being a very bright, very little clouds in the sky, I made sure I'm wearing my hat because I got a bald spot on my head. I don't want it to burn. My neck might get a little tan. So make sure you got that, or wear your suntan lotion. Sunglasses are a cool thing. These are transitions. They'll go dark, they'll go light. But having sunglasses, and make sure you got plenty to drink. There was a bug on my arm there. I've got a drink on me. I can feel the bag getting a little bit wet because it's kind of sweating the bottle. So feel free to, not feel free, but make sure you've got your water or equivalent drink. Make sure you've got hat for protection of your head, sunglasses, and then take breaks every now and then. Just you don't want to like dehydrate or get heat stroke or something like that. All right, I'm going to get a couple shots from where I'm standing, and we'll go a little bit further down the path. As you can hear, that's the end of my roll. That last shot down the shaded path was about a 30th of a second, so hopefully I held that still enough. So again, today's camera is standard Pentax 645 with the 75mm, so normal classic medium format. But today's film is a weird one because it's Lomography's Redscale. It's 100 speed, red intense, and I say red intense, but red overall look, maybe Martian landscapey type of thing. Never shot it before, so we'll see how it comes out. Because of condition or unknown condition, and the fact that I wanted to see what it would do, I actually pulled the film one stop. I actually shot it at ISO 50, and the two reasons: one, because I don't know condition; it could be, pretty well expired. I did not check the box, but I've got 3 more rolls of it. I can check that box, but I don't have a box. Always take care of your trash. All right. Results will be posted at the end. Give them a thumbs up if you like the results. Feel free to share it if you like the results. Comment on your own experience with the Redscale stuff. Feel free to subscribe. New episodes tend to come out about every Friday, every Saturday, and that way you'll be alerted to different films, different cameras. All right, we'll see you next episode. Thanks.